Welcome back, Hunters. I'm the Survivalist, and we return to Monster Hunter Wilds, where we're going to keep going after some more fights and new monsters in the title and series and such, and just see where it goes from here. I'm hoping soon enough we'll be into like the next major point to hit. But let's just talk to Alma here and see what we have for quest-wise. Because we've got... we could go after the Ebony Odogaron here, but I kind of feel like... You know, I think I actually want to go for a Rathian hunt because I haven't shown off that fight yet. It is one that is possible to be done. So we're going to take the Rathian light bowgun out for it. And I was thinking a little bit more, I was talking about, like, it feels like the light bowgun needs some more changes or something done to help improve it. So I kind of figured out, okay, here's a little bit of a list of things I think I would like to see done and changed to the light bowgun. Number 1, give each of the primary ammo types more of a utility function alongside the damage they do. So, Pure Shot is good for making wounds, Spread Shot is good for breaking parts, and have Normal Shot be good for building up the Rapid Fire. I feel like if you give these identities, it makes you change out when you're using these ammo types. So that way they have a little bit more than, okay, well, I only really have one I want to focus on. I do think the Spread has to have its recoil reduced. Either that, or it has to have a higher damage output for it. Monster Hunter excels with that risk-reward type of gameplay, so... taking that out from it does not really help it in all that much of a regard. And let's just get a sneak attack in, because we can. Right up the butt. Another thing I'd like to see changed too is instead of making adhesive ammo like that sniping shot, have it be like a slow lob of a grenade, or even to go more extreme, remove the adhesive ammo entirely and change it out for the Wyvern Blast counter, or like that grenade lob that it was in Monster Hunter Iceborne. Also change how they have the Wyvern Blast operate, so that way they can actually operate more like offset damage, or offset attacks. Because one thing about Wilds is they're like kind of two new systems you can use to deal with the monster's attacks and such. There is like the active guard where you can get like clashes with them, but that only works for, again, weapons that have a guard capability. And then the other system is called offset attacks, where if you can get a counter strike in against a monster as it's winding up, a certain attack. Oh lord. Okay, let's get on the Mending Mantle. Just to try to heal us up a bit. Thank you very much, Runa. This is why I kind of want to focus on getting the Palico equipment quests out of the way if I can, as soon as they're up. It's because they come in handy, but, yeah. Right now, you basically have the weapons fall into either it has the active guard and clash ability, or it at least can do the offset, which gives you, like, the spectacle of being able to really... It kind of, I think, like, causes a stagger on the monster if it's done properly. I admit I've only been using the light bowgun for now, so I can't speak that fully of it. But I feel the light bowgun, it doesn't have either of those two systems it can use for itself. Maybe you could get it with the Wyvern Blast mines you put down, but I don't think it actually does operate like that. And yeah, you can see we've got a couple wounds from using the Pierce, so I'm not sure if it's... Maybe the monster has a little bit of impact for how the wounds are too, but... And then another change that I think is a little weird for Rathian is you actually can only break the wings and sever the tail. You can't break the head or the spines or shell on its back like you used to in a lot of the other entries when Rathian's been featured. I'm not sure if it's just to try to keep the looks a little bit better, or to make it so that way you don't bully Rathian as much as you used to. But it is a notable change if you are used to how Rathian is as a monster for, like, majority of the series. There we go. We can get that in. But yeah, when it comes to the Eagle Strike, or whatever you might want to call it, I still feel like it'd be better off to have the charge up attack as more like a sniper shot. That kind of makes up for like the slow charge up with being able to do something more. Because as it stands, like this slow winding charge up for an extra lob attack, I just feel like it leaves you way too vulnerable to both not getting the connection you want with it for the shot, and it puts you really susceptible to being hit. But Rathian, it's really not that changed of a fight. It's still pretty good and rounded. I think this actually is one of the better Rathian fights in the series. As we can see, there's nice use of the tail attack and everything going off. There we go. Another wound destroyed.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Okay, we'll take off the Mending Mantle, call in our Sacred, and follow along. And also snag that. Just for possibly crafting later on. I don't know how other people are finding the light bowgun. I'm not sure how the heavy is. I feel like the heavy bowgun, you might have a little bit more mitigation because you have more ammo types it can use. I think you have... Well, I know you have the Wyvern fire that you can use, but I think there's also the cluster that you'll have access to, as well as slicing shot. I'm not sure if slicing shot has become like a heavy bowgun exclusive, but from what I've seen so far, I haven't found a single light bowgun I think that can actually use it. I'm not sure if maybe it's more like an endgame thing or that, but I know it's been a bit annoying because I have to try to get some tail cuts in. Or I'm not sure again if it's another system of they're trying to encourage you to have two weapons you'll switch between on a hunt, and that's why slicing isn't available for the light bowgun as much. Oof. And yeah, we got a few wounds on it, so this was the fight in particular that made me think, okay, maybe piercing shot, instead of just like being how its damage is, it's more meant for creating wounds, and then you kind of combine it with the other shot types. Because I do feel like that would at least help give you a reason to cycle through shots than just like one you'll focus on squarely for the sake of it, of damage numbers and output. Because I do admit that is kind of like one of the big issues light bowgun has had. Kind of both bowguns in general have had, is you'll build for a single ammo type for the weapon, or whichever like entry you have, and that's all you'll really focus on. Whereas here, if we do put like a little bit of, say, utility behind each shot type, you kind of have more encouragement to switch out and get like more variety in a hunt. You want to break the parts, you'll be up close and using spread shot. You want to charge the rapid fire up, or I should say rapid fire or ignition mode, you'll do that. There we go, didn't even let her get a rest. Another wound. I should say another wound destroyed. Yeah, shouldn't take very long now. I do think she has one more wound on her wing I can try for. Oh, or just a focus blast of the Eagle Strike right against her. But that was Rathian. As you can see, a pretty decent fight. I am surprised that she wasn't in low rank, but I guess the focus was tighter knit story to pace you right through it, and then, ooh, that's a nice one.
This is a rare research opportunity.
And then leave high rank stuff more to like really round out your roster and everything. Keep the story as tutorial mode, low rank fully, and when you're ready for high rank, you have a lot more games still to play. We'll end the quest though, see how we're doing for our Hunter rank points once it's over, and go from there. We might go for that Ebony Odogaron since we do have the option. Now just snag those. Oh! Oh, actually, maybe we'll be going off for working towards another cap. I thought it said we went from Hunter rank 20 to 25, but if we went up to 26, maybe the cap is like a little elevated above what I was thinking it'd be. Okay, yeah, everything looks about the same for now. Throw that in, that should be fine. Restock that. Like, yeah, slicing ammo. I haven't found anything I think can use that. Cluster bomb. I think that is just heavy bow guns for those two. And then Dragon, I do believe has, yeah, it does, I think, have a higher cap. You can carry 4 on you now, but that's still one of the things I do dislike is you can only have 4 at a time. Like, should have made it like the other elemental shots are. And actually, I want to check while we're here a moment, just to see if there is a case of any of the light bow guns have capacity for slicing shot. No. Yeah, I feel like it's been changed to heavy bowgun gets that. I mean, it wouldn't be so bad if you could use the adhesive ammo to help you cut tails, but it does feel weird that you just have so much, like, 4 iterations or introductions for the series with wilds. Light bowgun hasn't been able to get into anything. It doesn't have a guard mode, which, I mean, makes sense, but it doesn't have the offset attack with the counter like it had in Iceborne, and it has the shot types feeling you basically only use 1 or 2 for a full hunt when you could have had extra utility attached. But let's talk to Alma, see about getting this next bit of equipment put together, and go after a Guardian Ebony Odogaron. I'm curious to see how this hunt will go, because Ebony is one I think you'd probably want to use either spread or normal for, just with how up close it usually stays. But we'll try the Pierce build out, or I guess more like Pierce bowgun. That's another thing too, I don't think you actually have dedicated ammo type builds anymore. I haven't found anything that seems to have said like, here's your normal up, your Pierce up, your spread up, like you used to have in the series. Oh, a tempered Hirabami. Okay. That's a little bit of a surprise. But I guess it is just something that we will start seeing from now on, as well as a tempered Nursilla up ahead. Let's go a little faster, just so that way we don't have anything else aggro on us, since we do have our main objective we're after. Yeah, Ebony seems to... Oh, just up ahead. I guess we're actually going to intercept it. Yeah, it always has that really weird call, too, like the almost...
There! That's our target!
Flute sound. But we'll see how we do, given we're using, both Pierce and how our armor holds up. Ow. Yeah, so it is the Plunderang coming back. Which I really do like coming back, because it was a nice way of getting extra materials in a hunt. Yeah, it's kind of hard to get the critical distance for pure shot going up against Ebony here. Okay, let's go into rapid fire mode. Ooh, avoid that and that. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to get too many chaser shots off with how dynamic Ebony is.
Here, Bob. I'm your target.
There we go. Another wound destroyed. Like, I'm trying to see... I think it's just Dragon Element when it's, like, using its attacks and that. But I don't know if it's actually showing a, No, there is an opening to use the Focus Strike there. It's just kind of hard to make it out given, again, all the Dragon Element and lightning around its head. Yeah, let's get Mending Mantle on, just to help us out. And we'll go and use Adhesive Ammo too.
Looks like it's moving to a new area.
Oh, okay. We'll grab the Claw Shard. Hop on our Sacred.
Mind if I hop on?
I do also want to see, too, I don't know if I'll be able to get enough of these slicing pods, but I wonder if... I can use that to cut a tail. There we go, another couple wounds broken. Ow. And, oh, tail break, and wound destroyed. Oh, okay. Okay, I don't suppose we got... No. I was hoping maybe we would have gotten another pod here, but looks like we didn't quite get the break we needed. So we'll just keep going on our Sacred and follow up. Yeah, it's going way up. Oh. Okay, just have to hope the Nursilla doesn't aggro on us and we can get out of here. But at least there is, like, a nice diegetic explanation for why we're having, like, tempered monsters and stuff show up now. Back in World, I don't think there was really any explanation given besides, oh, just general gameplay mechanic.
I'll just hop off the net.
At least here, it's the case of, well, because you opened up, or you stopped the Dragon Torch from being consumed, that energy is now attracting all kinds of monsters, and some of them are much tougher and stronger. Oh, actually might have the Guardian Sacrets here helping us out. Another couple wounds destroyed, get a few more materials, and that tail is still... There we go. Another wound destroyed, so... Kind of surprised it's still not quite at the limping point yet, but... We'll get it there. Ow. It's also might get us there, too. Yeah, I admit I'm old-fashioned. I don't use the radial menu, whatever. I still cycle through as if this was on the... PSP or the Wii still from those days, but... Oh. Oh, what is... Okay, I think there was a delay of animations. I think it was... It dodged me back. It tried to... Well, dodge back and reload. And then it also registered I was trying to do the, Eagle Strike. But it got delayed by that previous one. So I was trying to figure out what's going on. I don't remember pressing backwards, and then, like, the slow... results of that. Oh, that was a little bit of a miss there. Sharp Thorn Trees by Varia. Crash monsters into sharp thorn trees while mounted at their head to easily create wounds. I don't think we have to worry about creating wounds, that much. Ow. Because so far, aside from a couple of hits...
Hey, get out of there! Leave this to me! Heels inbound!
There we go. Yeah, that was Guardian Ebony Odogaron in high rank. Not all that different from the low rank version, but I think they do have it a bit more sped up for, like, its ability to attack and maneuver and such. There's that, all in order.
Trove of new data.
And I don't know if there's anything else I want to pick up around us. So yeah, we'll just end the quest there. So that is... what, a Rathian, an Ebony Odogaron, and we should have time to get even another hunt in, depending on what it is. But we'll take everything from that. Take that. That almost shot us up another hunter rank. Runa is getting close to level 20. I don't actually know what the Palico level cap will be, though. I think in previous Monster Hunter World it was 20, and then it would go up to 30 with Iceborne, but I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I think we just gotta wait for Runa to get into her little position, and then we can talk to her. Yeah, there we go.
Another successful hunt. All thanks to my new invention. I didn't do too bad myself. I managed to make some materials with my new plunderang. You can use them to prep for your next hunt.
I will, thanks. I don't know how you come up with this stuff.
Well, I was brainstorming when I remembered something I heard about the New World. Plunder blades.
Mm-hmm.
that some of the Grimalkines there used to gather materials. Smart, huh?
Well, thanks. You always know just what I need, before I even know I need it.
Same to you, partner. Working with you, it's just new discovery after new adventure. I'm having a blast. I can't wait to explore more. So, keep me around, yeah?
Oh, you're stuck with me. Don't worry.
Yeah, see, the Plunderang is actually a little underrated because it not only is it good for just getting a few extra materials for yourself on hunts, it's also very good at possibly getting really rare materials like rubies, plates, or stuff like that. But we'll talk to Gemma and see about what we might want to do. I might be able to upgrade the Ebony Odogaron now. Almost. I need a few more claws, although I'm kind of surprised at how much it steps up for requirements. Like, 3 scales, 2 claws, 1 fang. Okay, then upgrade is like 2 certificates, 6 claws, a plate, and the blood. It's not too bad, but it is a little striking just what the increases do go through. And then, armor-wise, I also want to take a look at, too, to see what new skills it might have on itself. I think it's pretty... Yeah, it's just going to be the same looks as the previous rank. So we got Burst, Divine Blessing, Bleed Resistance, and Earplugs. The earplugs might not be bad, but they're scattered across a few different pieces, so they might not be the best ones to work with.
Done already?
But now that leaves me trying to figure out... Oh, we had something really good there, but... I'm just looking to see if there's anything on the way that we might want to go for. Like, Ray Dow could be in the area, but it would be 10 minutes from now. And there's nothing else really good here. Oil well. Actually, maybe we'll go to Oil Well Basin. There is a tempered Gypceros right there. See if we can quickly set up a quest to go for that and take it out. And also take it on, too, because this is, again, a monster that's in high rank, but never is directly focused on. I think there's probably one of those almost per area. Yes, let's... Oh, we only have a... Looks like half-hour time limit on this one. I mean, still should hopefully be plenty enough for it, but just in case. Oh, and there it is. Gypceros. Again, this was a really surprising one to see come back for, the series. I kind of figured that this one would have been written off just like Congalala was, because they are... Oh, does it... It actually does look like it has scars on it, doesn't it? I don't know if that's like... Could scarred bits on tempered monsters not be able to be wounded? Because I just thought, okay, it has scars on it, so that's an interesting note for, like... Okay, just kind of shows, like, battle tempered, etc. Could there actually be the idea behind it that that'll have gameplay effect, too, of, like, it'll randomize certain parts of the monsters just can't be scarred. Or wounded, I should say. Ow, crap. I was trying to get the focus blast off before that got out, but... And I better use the Mending Mantle already. It is a little hard to actually see it. Yeah, I don't think I'll be able to use the flash flies to actually blind it. Yeah, no effect. Figured as much. Ah, crap. Yeah, I definitely don't want to get caught by that tail, because with this being temper, that's probably going to be very damaging if it connects.
Be careful! It
Yeah, I think it is the case that... Again, I don't know if it's going to be all parts of the monster can't be wounded. But for all of the... Yeah, for all the attacks I've been getting into it, I haven't gotten a single wound made up, so I feel like it has... It has a little bit more gameplay effect for tempered monsters than just like, oh, health and damage are a little more increased. Oh, and I keep getting caught by that. Oh, okay, the head break. Did I? It's not the full crystal, though. I think it's only part of it. Oh, and we got a Rathian here, too. Actually, that looks like a... I don't know if that is a big Rathian, or it's just that Gypceros isn't all that big in comparison, but it's nice to see the monsters fighting each other for us. Ah, no, I think I got it on Rathian instead of Gypceros like I wanted. Secret! I called you! There you are. Oh. Yeah, I kind of wish it would be out of this area, just because the lighting is so bad to really... make out Gypceros, unless I guess maybe I can bring it over to us here. Okay, there's finally a wound on it. What is... tempered wounds? That's new.
Time to go on the offensive!
Okay, what are tempered wounds? Oh, shoot. Put it... Let me... I almost would like it not to, not to queue up the animations when I do the inputs in. Just because... with the delay it kind of has, it locks you into like, okay, I wanted to do these much earlier, and now it's a really bad time for them to be trying to be put out and happen. Well, at least there's another one there. Shoot, I'm just getting really bad with the aiming for the adhesive ammo to stick. Yeah, now that you can't flash us, you lost a lot of your tricks. So I guess how it is the tempered wounds actually act almost like an armor layer until they're taken out and enough damage is done. You can't wound the monster on that spot normally. That's a... Honestly, I do like the way they're doing it a lot more than how they did for World. Because it's nice to have like a more proper and actually impactful gameplay effect than just saying, oh, here's an artificial attack boost and such. There's another temper wound destroyed. And we do have another one right in the main body to try taking on too. Yeah, I think we took down one of the poor oil salamanders that lives here. Or we did, or Gypceros did. It got taken out, unfortunately. But let's see if we can track down... Oh, there you are. And you're spitting poison at... Oh! I'm trying to remember what these guys are called. The Keladrons or something? The weird raptors with their heads opening up. The first time we found them in the series... Oh, god dang it. I'm still terrible with that. There we go, another wound destroyed. And oh, there's also something else coming in. Ooh, Gravios. Yeah, that one I'm not surprised Gravios returned, but I am surprised it did return without Basarios. Because, like, it was weird to see Basarios in Rise with no Gravios. And it's a little weird to see Gravios here without Basarios. Just because we don't lose ammo for trying to fight the big guy. Ooh. Although it's much more accurate with the fire blasts now. Although, truth be told, it really needed to be, because Gravios could be really easy to fight in previous iterations. Oof. Hopefully soon we'll get a chance to really go out against a proper Gravios in a hunt. I don't know if maybe I have to take it out in a field survey first. Oh, actually... Oh, I might actually want to try taking it out right here, because I forgot that was a field survey for Gypceros. So that means I can just try to take him on. Yeah, I'll use that just to get extra materials. Although, I don't like what they've done to his roar. Gravios had a unique roar back in other titles. Even if it was just, I think, a different pitch of, like, a bear cry. Now it sounds like you're just fighting a giant grizzly bear when you go up against them here. But let's see if we can take him out before we end today's episode off, since it is like a surprise. I think the hardest part will be trying to get... try and make some wounds on him to start with. Because it is basically just a giant walking mountain dragon, quite literally. So until we can chip the armor off a bit... Let's see. I think we've got a wound on his head. There we go. Wound destroyed. That's what I want to see. With that belly broken, we just now opened up a giant crack we can make use of. Uh-oh. I wonder if these... Are they going to have a turf war, or are they just going to kind of... No. Doesn't look like it's a dedicated turf war like I was kind of hoping. Although it is poison, so that Rathian actually did help us out a little bit there. Nope. Okay, we got another break to the belly. Noel's got a wound on it. Looks like we got a couple of wounds, actually. We'll take that. I don't know how I missed with that, but... Oh, yeah, see... It looks like there was the opening for, Oh. For using, like, the focus strike there after the fire blast, but I guess it has to be so much damage is done for it to count.
Use this if you need some heals.
There we go.
Looks like it's moving to a new area. On the lava.
Actually, I mean, it would be, but I also did get myself a few decorations to help us. Okay, we'll see where it's heading and try to follow up. I'm expecting we might have another light bowgun we can make from Gravios. It's almost like a grenade launcher style that it... Yeah, these are the guys that are... helped us out with Gypceros. But I don't think Gravios is actually at limping point yet. Ooh, careful. Yeah, I'm liking Gravios having much more ability to command and accurate with the fire beams. It makes the fight much more engaging. Because in all the other iterations of them, it really lacked a lot of accuracy with most of the fire blasts. It was either just straight lines forward that weren't really that well aimed at you, the sweeping beam that we have seen, or very little bits of other stuff. Here, giving him a little bit more precision with his strikes and being able to, like, adjust on the fly too, makes him much more intimidating. Another wound destroyed. Ooh. man, somebody's out of stamina. Let's see if we can get a mount on and possibly get a few more wounds opened up we can capitalize on. There we go. And let's see. I'm not sure if it'll be hard to get them opened up, given we are stabbing what is literally a mountain. But we'll try our best. Another wound destroyed, which is good. Oh. Thank you. I do wish I didn't get stuck in the roar lock there, but... Oh. Ow. Ooh, that hurt a lot. Yeah, let's get a heal in there, because we got mashed up pretty good. And we got another explosion pod. Ah, shoot. Okay, so the explosion pod does act like a little mortar. So I can't just use it like direct fire as I've tried other ones. Actually, one thing I can do... I don't know if I'll get... Oh! There's an opening for a sneak attack. Ow. Another part break. I gotta heal up. And it's still not low health to limp. Wow. Okay, I knew the Gravios had some might to it, but not this much. Oh, missed the tail. No. I would not have expected a turf war between Rampompolo and Rathian, but apparently there is one. There we go. Finally got one of those paws to hit. And now it's limping. Oh yeah, you are... Okay, we've already carved up Gypceros, so there's no worries about getting anything more there. We just need to keep on Gravios. This did take a little bit longer than I thought, but you know what? I think this is like, what, 4 hunts in one? So I'm more than happy with that. Ah, shoot. Really gotta save those. Oh, look at him. God, he looks really good backlit like that. mean, it probably has good reason to be angry given everything we're doing to it, but... that... Yeah, I hate the lob effect of the frickin' Eagle Strike. If you're going to charge it up, it should be more like a fast snipe ability. Another wound destroyed to at least get that out of the way. One thing I'm also a little surprised at, now that I'm thinking on it, is introducing the tempered monsters before you've gone through, like, the full roster. I think World and Iceborne had it. You'd only fight the tempereds after you had basically fought every other monster in its base version first. No, shoot. There we go. Yeah, we'll get everything back from this. There we go. We'll carve off everything we can from Gravios here, then head back for a quick check of the equipment. Oh, a medulla is a pretty good find. 2 is a very good find. That was Gravios. Got a very nice glow up for this iteration of him.
So, where to next?
Yeah, a lot of decorations and everything there. Yeah, let's just head back to base camp. We'll see about talking to Gemma and seeing what we can make equipment-wise from that. Okay, let's see. Light bowgun. Is there a Gravios tree? There is. We need a Plura for it, and that gives us normal 3. So that is my elusive normal 3 light bowgun I've been looking for. Good to know. Kind of surprised it's at the very bottom there, so... If that's Rathian, I'm wondering if there'll be a regular Rathalos. But then there's another tree off that, so I'm not sure what that would be. There's that. As for armor... What do we have to make for Gravios? Peak performance, recovery speed, tremor resistance, and flinch free. And we look kinda silly in it, to be honest. Actually, you know what? I might not actually mind the chest plate of this one too much. It gives me a little bit of gunner vibe for that.
See you later.
But yeah, now we'll bring this episode to a close with that surprise guest appearance there. Overall, though, we'll keep working at a few more new hunts, try to head to some new areas with other monsters, and see what's all in store. But for now, thank you all for joining me on this episode of Monster Hunter Wilds. If you did like the video, be sure to give it a like, and if you have any comments, tips, or tricks, be sure in the comments right down below. Until I see you all next video or episode, Hunters and Survivors, please remember, as always, to take care, stay alive, and happy hunting.